or didn't do, as the case may be. It was what they said in an interview, and that's the sole reasoning that I used when making the decisions I made. It was not what somebody else has said about somebody, no accusations. It was about what was stated to me and to the others during the interview process.
Two more. While all this has been taking place, has anyone been thinking about the kids and the impact on the kids and the importance of this? Has anyone given any consideration to the effect that losing a principal and knowing all these other things that are going on is going to have on the kids?
Every minute. That's how decisions need to be made from this office. What life lessons do we want to give the kids? Additionally, given some of what was contained in interviews, it would have been easy to go further in the discipline for the second staff member. We're trying to keep this faculty intact. And lastly, I'd say it's been my experience in over 40 years in this business that kids really take their clues from their parents and from the staff members. And if we look at this, it's always difficult losing a member of a family, if you will, whether it be a beloved teacher, whether it be a principal, whether it be for retirement reasons, whether it be for death. There are lots of things happen every year. Is how we help our kids adjust to that and how we see it. That's important. For those who are concerned because of the good relationships that their children have had with Mrs. Kumar, I would say that the approach I would take as a parent, I have a first grade granddaughter who is the joy of my life. I'd be saying this to her parents, is I would be talking about the next wonderful principal that's going to be here. And by the way, we've already started that process. We already have 75 applicants. I've talked to your PTO presidents. I'm going to be looking for a process that involves stakeholders as well. So yes, we've given lots of consideration to that matter. It may not be noticeable on the surface, but lots of thought has been given to that.
And that leads to the last one we've heard from several people. So moving forward, you're going to rush into this principal search. You're going to just find someone and put them in real quick, and the school is going to go down a terrible hole because we're just going to rush through this. Is that the case?
Absolutely. No, we're not going to rush it. The posting just about dried when we had 25 applicants. We're at, I think I said 75 or 71, it's close to that now. 73, right now. We're going to go through that list carefully. We're going to see if there are any matches. First thing we're going to do is get to, through your PTO, get a sense of what are the characteristics that the stakeholders believe are most important in the new principal. We'd really like the PTO to do that so we can get a list, a manageable list, rather than having a list of 6,000 characteristics from various folks. But we're looking for that kind of feedback. We will go through that, match it up against the applicant pool. We will do lots of screening on that applicant pool. We'll probably break it down to about 10, do some administrative screenings past the 10, and probably bring 4 to 6 to a administrative parent stakeholder type committee to advise me on which 2 or so folks would best fit the bill. And I'll do some additional background checking and reference checks and deeper interviews from the administrative side, and we'll make a decision. If through that whole process, and we hope it is an expedited process, we hope to be finished in May, but if we don't come across the person that can best lead the school, we will look for an interim until such time as we find the person. I want to do it right, I don't want to do it fast. But I think there can be an expedited process that may result in a very good candidate. We don't know until we try. I don't want to leave it, on one hand, I don't want to leave it to an interim, and there's somebody great out there that might fit the bill. And on the other hand, you don't want to select somebody just to select them and have them on board. I'm very conscious that this is a critical appointment for you as parents, for your children, and lastly, it's a critical appointment for me too, because I want a team that can continue the success that we've had here at Mann School. So we're going to try our best to have somebody ready for the school year, but if we don't, we have some capable folks that can keep the ship steady until such time as we find an individual.